Hello, everyone, and welcome to the guided newspaper reading session for today. So, today we'll be focusing on this newspaper article, but let's first understand why newspaper articles are going to be important for your journey in learning English. Either, let's say, for it's going to be important for you because you will understand different vocabulary, you will understand different English words. You can use phrases for your speaking, for your writing, for your even listening and reading, so that when you come across these phrases in your IELTS questions, you are able to understand them, answer them better. So these newspaper reading classes focus on reading, because obviously your skill for reading improves. On writing, the more vocabulary you have, the better you understand how other people write articles, the more you will be able to focus on, your own work. So your own writing practice. So it's beneficial for writing. For speaking, you're going to learn new vocabulary words. So it's going to be very, very similar to writing as well. So it's going to be great for you. So all of these vocabulary words, I will write them down on the screen for you. So make sure to have them in your notebooks. Any new words you learn, you can do that. And welcome everyone. I can see that there's a few people, still listening to me talk. So welcome everyone, 3 people watching. Welcome to the IELTS newspaper reading session, and let's start with this title. So the title for this session is Everything to Know About Indian Chess Grandmaster R. Pragnananda. So you might or might not have heard of Pragnananda. Pragnananda is this person. He's a young grandmaster. What's a chess grandmaster? A chess grandmaster is a person who has achieved the highest title possible in the game of chess. So a chess So once you become one of the best players in chess, this is the title you can expect to have. That is the title of grandmaster. Many people uh, don't reach it until they're older. Pragnananda is a very young Indian grandmaster who plays the game very, very well. He's top 20 in the world. This is Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen is the best chess player. He is world number 1 and also the world chess champion in many categories. He was the world chess champion for 10 years and he defended each chess championship. So he is the best player. That's why it's such a big thing that such a small boy, Pragnananda, played against Magnus Carlsen. So I hope you understand what a grandmaster is. Now let's start with this reading session then. I'll just erase this from my screen. Great. Chess grandmaster R. Pragnananda is someone who makes over 1 billion plus population of India feel very proud. Rightfully so for the 18-year-old chess titan. Titan is a new word for you. Now, what is the meaning of titan? A titan is a person who is a very big figure, a great figure, a figure of inspiration, a figure who has done a lot. So Narendra Modi is a titan in Indian politics because he is such a giant character. Similarly, Pragnananda is a titan in the world of chess and has a chance to win the 2023 FIDE World Cup or Chess World Cup in a tiebreaker against Norwegian Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen in Baku, Azerbaijan on 24th August. So 24th August is when they had the 2023 FIDE World Cup. So it's the Chess World Cup, and he played against Norwegian Grandmaster Magnus Carlsen. Pragnananda has already entered record books at home by becoming the youngest Indian and the second Indian after Vishwanathan Anand to reach the finals of the World Chess Cup. So nobody except Vishwanathan Anand. You might have heard of the name of Vishwanathan Anand. So please let me know who's heard of Vishwanathan Anand. He's a very, very famous person in the game of chess. So I'll ask everyone watching who has heard the name Vishwanathan Anand. A very, very famous name in the world of chess. He was the chess world champion. So let's look at it. Record books are the number of records he's made as, a person being a very young person. So the rankings cannot define the genius of both the Indian teenager and his Norwegian opponent. It is pertinent to note that Carlsen, who is 32 years old, is world number one. So world number one is Magnus Carlsen. He's the best chess player of our times, while young Pragnananda is world number 29. So in terms of chess rating, different people have different ratings in chess, and those ratings are how we decide, okay, who's world number one, world number two, highest ratings. Magnus Carlsen has the highest rating in chess, and he's world number one, while Pragnananda is world number 29, which is a big, big achievement in itself. This, in a way, underscores the outstanding caliber of Pragnananda in particular, as he took down opponents ranked much higher than him on his way to the finals of the tournament. Among them are world number 2 Hikaru Nakamura and world number 3 Fabiano Caruana of the US. So here there is a spelling mistake. It's not Fabio Caruana, it's Fabiano Caruana. So this website has made a mistake in typing out the name of world number 3 chess rating person. His name is Fabiano, not Fabio. So they've published it wrong. So Pragnananda has defeated many different players who are way above in his rank. So he defeated world number 2, Hikaru Nakamura, and he defeated world number 3 in chess, Fabiano Caruana. Both belong to US. Carlsen, on the other hand, became a grandmaster before Pragnananda was born. So Magnus Carlsen, he achieved this title even before Pragnananda was born. So this is a very, very young person. He has been world number 1 in the FIDE charts since 2011. His streak is the longest unbroken run in chess history, trailing only behind retired Russian legend Garry Kasparov. So, trailing. So, have you ever seen, if you walk with shoes which have mud on them, there will be a little bit of mud left behind, right? So, this is a trail. If I follow this mud, I can come and find you. So this is what a trail is. So his trail, he's trailing. So it means he's behind only Garry Kasparov, who was the world champion a few years before Magnus Carlsen became world champion. So he has been world champion for a long, long time. Pragnananda and Carlsen went head-to-head in 2 classical games before their tiebreaker, which features time-controlled shorter format contests. Both the first 2 games ended in draw. The winner shall take home the title and a prize money of 110,000 US dollars. So that's a very big prize money, especially for a young person like Pragnananda. Now let's find out about who our Pragnananda is. I hope you're following me so far. If there's anything that you don't understand, you're more than free to ask me. Okay, David, you've heard about him. That's interesting. Great. Who is our Pragnananda? Ramesh Babu Pragnananda was born on 10th August 2005. So a relatively young person born after the 2000s. He hails from Padi, an industrial township in West Chennai in Tamil Nadu. His father, K. Ramesh Babu, is a bank manager, while his mother, Nagalakshmi, is a homemaker. This is his mother. She's always with him. It's such a sweet thing to look at. This person has achieved the title of grandmaster, and of course, she was very instrumental in it. Look at how she very proudly looks at her son. It's a very beautiful sight to look at. Nag Lakshmi, who accompanies Pragnananda to most of his tournaments, is hailed as an inspirational figure in the eyes of millions in India for the support she extends to her gifted son. So her son is very gifted. His gift being the gift of chess, his ability to look at the board and see moves that most people don't see. So that's Pragnananda for you. Pragnananda was inspired to play chess by his elder sister, Ramesh Babu Vaishali. So it's very interesting. You see, his sister is also a chess player. The 22-year-old Vaishali is a holder of FIDE titles of International Master and Woman Grandmaster. So Vaishali, his sister, is also a chess player, and she also holds the title of Grandmaster. Vaishali was introduced to chess by K. Ramesh Babu and Nag Lakshmi as a means to wean her away from watching cartoons on television. So here is a phrase for you: wean her away. So, I'll tell you what wean means: to take somebody away from something, but it has a very specific context. So, when a child is born, he breastfeeds on his mother's milk. When you take the child away from breastfeeding, that whole process is called weaning. So, to wean somebody away means to forcefully take them away from something they find comfortable. So, watching cartoons on television was something Vaishali was doing, and her parents, K. Ramesh Babu and Nag Lakshmi, wanted to take her off from that, sort of a place, and they asked her to play chess. Pragnananda soon grew interested in his sister's game and quickly started showing his talent in it. We are happy the two were able to make it big in the sport. More importantly, we are delighted that they are enjoying themselves by playing the sport, says K. Ramesh Babu, who is affected by polio. So K. Ramesh Babu, he has polio. His wife goes with the children to international tournaments. Credit goes to my wife, he says, who accompanies them to tournaments and is very supportive. She takes great care of the two. Such a wonderful, beautiful family. Today, Pragnananda has traveled to over 30 countries in his still growing chess career. So he's quite young. He's still growing. His coach is Grandmaster R.B. Ramesh. The young chess champion sees five-time world champion, former world number one, and India's first Grandmaster Vishwanathan Anand as his inspiration. He has a fantastic memory which lets him remember his old matches. He knows the mistakes he's made without being told. So this is the coach, Ramesh, commenting about Pragnananda and saying how wonderful of a student he is. So to be a great student, you have to understand things without being told about those things. He has a fantastic memory which lets him remember his old matches. He knows the mistakes he's made without being told. The way he analyzes his games is way beyond his years. So the way in which Ramesh Babu, Pragnananda, holds the capacity to look at his games, it's much better than what other people would have, other people his age. So it's just quite an interesting thing to look at. He has a fantastic memory. Okay, so that's what he says. He expressed it in the Indian Express in 2016. His phenomenal achievement in chess has also been acknowledged by the Indian government, which honored R. Pragnananda with the Arjun Award, the second highest sporting honor of the country, in December 2022. So he's also a recipient of the Arjun Award, which is quite an achievement at his age. It made Pragnananda the third youngest person, or the third youngest recipient of the award, after swimmer Kurtaleshwan Ramesh, who won it at age 14, and Vishwanathan Anand, who was awarded at age 15. So the third person. It's very interesting to notice how Vishwanathan Anand, also a chess player, won it at age 15, and then Ramesh Babu Pragnananda won it at age 17. So quite an inspiration. How R. Pragnananda built his ranking over the years, early years as a chess champion, is a very wonderful, smiling photograph of him. He's, of course, playing the smart. Wonderful, wonderful image. R. Pragnananda was only 7 when he won the World Youth Chess Championship Under-8 title in 2013. The win earned him the title of FIDE Master. So FIDE Master is a title for someone with the rating of 2000 or above. So that's how you become the FIDE Master or a FIDE Master in chess. After winning few more tournaments, the World Youth Chess Championship Under-10 title, Pragnananda became the world's youngest international master at 10 years and 9 months when he won his 9th round in the KIIT International Chess Festival in Bhubaneswar in May 2016. It was his third and final norm. So in chess, you require some norms. So 3 norms to win a title. So he acquired his third norm for the international master title, along with the ELO rating. So ELO rating are the ratings assigned to chess players. So to become an international master, you need to have an ELO rating of 2400. His previous 2 norms were secured with his wins in Cannes, France, which was also his first Grandmaster Open outside of India, followed by his win in Moscow, Russia. Becoming the Grandmaster, this is a very, very important thing about him right here. I have an ELO rating of 2520 at the moment and have 2 GMs. All I need is 1 more GM in order to be called a Grandmaster. My next target will be my 3rd GM norm, he told the Times of India at the time. Pragnananda achieved his target at the age of 12 years, 10 months, and 13 days old at the Gardine Open in Urtigai, Italy, in June 2018, when he beat Moroni Luca Jr. in the 8th round to enter the final round. So this is just details about his competition. The requirement for his 3rd Grandmaster norm was to play against an opponent above the rating of 2482 in the final, when he got pitted against the 2514 rated Grandmaster Prijas Ruland. His achievement made Pragnananda the then youngest Indian Grandmaster and the 2nd youngest Grandmaster in the history of chess after Russian chess champion Sergei Karyakin. So, now Ramesh Babu is the 3rd youngest chess grandmaster. The first is, does anyone know who the first youngest chess grandmaster is? It's Abhimanyu Mishra from the US. He is of an Indian descent. So he's the youngest. After that, it's the grandmaster of Indian chess, Ramesh Babu Pragnananda, and the 2nd is Sergei Karyakin from Russia. Today, Pragnananda is the 2nd youngest Indian and 5th youngest grandmaster in history. After the US Abhimanyu Mishra, you can see it here, Karyakin, India's Gukesh D, and Uzbekistan's Yahokir Sindarov. More wins for Ramesh Babu Pragnananda. The fantastic memory that his coach talks of. He tied for the 3rd place alongside Colombian Grandmaster Alder Escobar Ferrer in Charlotte Chess Center's winter in 2018. So these are all about his games. It's not very, very important to look at that. It's not just, quite important to look at that. Let's move on to some frequently asked questions that you can prepare yourself. What is the world ranking of Ramesh Babu Pragnananda? He is number 29. How many awards did R. Pragnananda win in chess? He has won many tournaments, among them are the World Youth Title, Saturn Chess Open, and the Polgar Challenge. Okay, so this was just about the article. Thank you so much for joining me for the newspaper reading session. I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much.